welcome back to Scale Modelling Cafe. Welcome to another Sprue Tour. Not Airfix this time, it is Kinetic. And this is the Sea Harrier. Now they do some really nice Harriers actually. GR3 is supposed to be really good. And the two-seater, the T8, or what was the crab one? T4? Yeah, they do those, and they're quite nice kits. But this was the first one they did, and it's apparently not that straightforward to build, with quite a few issues. But anyway, yeah, this is an upcoming project that I'm going to do fairly soon. I'm actually building it for a friend of mine. He just wanted one in his collection. So I've always wanted to do a decent Sea Harrier, actually. And yeah, I think this is going to be interesting to say the least to put it together, but I've got a whole load of aftermarket to throw at it as well to lift the detail. But there we are. Right, so what I'll do then, let's get straight over to the bench, open the box and see what you get inside. Right, here we go. Here is the Kinetic Sea Harrier. Quite a big box actually, and you can see straight away how many different markings options there are. So what's that, 4, 8, 12 different marking options. Some in the early scheme, which is what I'm going to be doing, probably 800 actually, rather than 899. And then we got some Falklands War ones. We've got the medium sea grey ones, which actually I'm not really a fan of. It doesn't suit the aeroplane, I don't think. And then an Indian one. So lots of different marking schemes. Lovely box art. Although why he's in full jet-borne flight that far away from the carrier, I've no idea. I very much doubt he's going to run out of water or fuel by the time he gets to the boat. But you know, nitpicking aside, I'm not going to criticise the way the ship's sinking, like someone did online, I seem to remember. Right, so in this box I've got a load of aftermarket for this kit, which when I do my part 1 video I'll go through in detail. But I've got the cockpit, the air brake, I've got incorrect sidewinders and 9 lemurs. What else? I've got some res kit wheels. I think that's it. Oh no, I've got a load of other stuff down in here as well, like nozzles, 3D cockpit set, pitos, masks, you name it. But that is not the subject of this Sprue Tour. The plastic is. So let's go through that. Instructions. I've been warned these are a bit naff. So we'll have to wait and see. Looks all right from here. So the cockpit obviously makes up, then you put the intake gubbins behind that and the what looks like part of the nose wheel bay, and then all that gets sandwiched in the fuselage halves with the air brake bay and this gubbins, which means you can actually rotate all the nozzles. But I think that's a bit of a gimmick, and yeah, I'm just going to glue mine all up. The intakes, I understand the fit isn't great on there. We'll have to wait and see, and same for the wing going down. These will be put on after the build, because obviously they're burnt metal colour. The undercarriage going on. Now, famously, this aeroplane had the sort of bicycle arrangement. What I'm probably going to do is at the top here is replace that with some Albion alloys, so it will actually slide up and down. And then what I can do is put it on the nose wheel and the outriggers, and then I can play with this and adjust it so all the wheels actually touch. And then into the ordnance. Quite a lot of ordnance on this one. Right, no idea what these are supposed to be. They look like sparrows, but this didn't carry the sparrow, so I don't know what that's all about. Actually, it did say on the box. I'll look in a minute. Sea Eagle, I'm assuming. Gun pods, which aren't that well detailed, so they're going to need a bit of work by all accounts. Some sidewinders. I don't really know what version, so it should be an A9 Golf for the early ones, and then 9 lemurs for the Falklands and afterwards. Some sneb, a bomb, and then it's telling you how the ordnance goes. Yeah, I'm really intrigued to find out what they are. We'll have a look in a minute on the side of the box. But weirdly, why would you put the ordnance on when you haven't finished the airframe yet? Which is a bit odd. Looks like a separate canopy frame, so that's going to be difficult to hide that join. Yeah, that's all a bit strange, isn't it? I'll leave the refueling probe off. And then you're putting the flaps on at the end and the tail planes. All a bit of a weird order. And now into all the markings. I'm not going to go through them. You've seen them all before. Sharky, his aeroplane, single-handedly won the Falklands, according to Sharky. You know, and sadly we lost him relatively recently. And I knew his son very well. I was in flying training with his son, Mental. Yeah, lots and lots and lots of options, which is great. Look, I mean, come on. This is missing. And these funny sort of lines here, so, you know, photocopy of a photocopy of a photocopy, which is a bit crap. And then ending up with the stencil. Blah. But there we are. Right. Not great, but workable, I think. Right, resealable bags. Let's have a look at the plastic. So, light grey plastic. It's quite hard. Looks very refined, actually, and the moulding quality looks really nice. That surface detail, I'm very, very impressed with. Really like that. Got some riveting going on there. Everything is very sharp and well defined. Classic raised cockpit and the pointy radome. No detail on the inside, but as you saw, I've got some resin to sort that out. And these look nicely detailed as well. No need for any etched replacements. That's a bit odd, isn't it? Looks like that's been cut. I wonder if that's where the big bit of sprue actually came in and they just removed it. But yeah, really impressed with that. That looks really, really nice. I don't know how much of it is going to survive the building process, he says cynically. Right, put that to one side. Leave the clear parts for later. Right, how do I get into this one then? Sorry for all the rattling. Right, straight away, all that rivet detail there on the spine. That's really nice. And obviously that will be preserved, but I understand that the fit at the front here and the fit at the back is a bit, well, crap, quite frankly. But we'll see how we get on. Vortex generators are alright. They're workable. Quite nice, actually. Underwing. Now, again, understand this little sort of curved, sticky out bit here. That'll need to go. So dry fitting is going to be the name of the game. Some nice detail on the air brake, but obviously I've got the resin replacement. Rockets. That's going to be fun to paint, isn't it, if you're going to go down the rocket option. Looks like asparagus, that. Right, we'll put that in the bag as well, so a few more rattling, sorry about that. Another wing. Well, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Why have I got another wing in there? Must be for another version. Oh well, we'll have a look anyway. So I wonder what I've just had a look at. Right, all a bit odd that. Another wing. Right, different doors. This is different. I wonder if this is... Right, one of these will be the FA2, I reckon. And one of these will be the one I need. That's what I reckon that is. One of them's for the FA2. So I reckon, right, here we go. This is my theory. This is the FA2 wing, because it comes with all this stuff. And because this is separate, this is the FRS.1 wing. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. These vortex generators look a little bit more clunky on there, but oh well. Right, we'll find out, I guess, when we get into the instructions. When I build it. Nice rivet detail here. Here's your instrument panel detail. This is the FA2. This is the FRS1. One little radar B-scope here, and this is 2 MFDs on this one. Reasonable cockpit detail actually. I'm sure the resin will be much better. The seats look nice, to be honest. Seat Mark 10. Quite a few hours sitting on Mark 10s. Not overly comfortable, but good seat. Some nice detail there. I reckon that's, as I said, I reckon that is nose wheel bay detail, but it's nice. Right, that's that sprue. This might be a bit more awkward to get in because it went in sideways. Oh no, there we go. Slip straight. Spoke too soon. Well, I'm not going to bother getting these out because this is mainly just ordnance and bits and pieces. But actually, no, I will get this one out because this has got the nozzles on. Now, obviously, I've got replacement nozzle set. No, I'm glad I got this out actually. I've been lazy. Right, I'm not really sure what's going on with this nozzle here. So, maybe a short shot or flash. I reckon it's flash actually. See all that flash on there? And then on the other side, this is why I thought that might have been a short shot. But I think that's just flash. That'll be easy clean up with a sharp scalpel blade. And actually quite nicely detailed. Cleverly moulded. Nice rivet detail on that door thing. Wheels look quite nice. So I'm going to replace that. Here's that cockpit canopy thing. There's the radome for the FA2. Very plain and bland aid and gun pods. That's going to need a lot of sorting out. And you've got obviously the weapons pylons. In that one, nice outrigger detail actually. Bit of flash to clean up, but yeah, nicely detailed. 2-part undercarriage nose leg, so there's going to be a bit of seamage there you're going to have to take out. It's going to be difficult. Also, refueling probe that I'm not going to be using. Air brake bay, something like that, don't know. Because there is the air brake. But nicely detailed though. Some rivet detail on the inside of the doors. So yeah, pretty good. Right, last one is the ordnance sprue. So if I just put that back. Right, this one I'm not going to get out, but yeah, weapons look quite nice just looking through the cellophane. Got some more pylons as well. Don't know what missiles they are. That's AMRAAM. That's definitely an AMRAAM, so not applicable to this variant. Yeah, so obviously you've got your 9 lemurs, Sea Eagle, your big tanks, little tanks, and various gubbins. But these AMRAAMs, not for the FRS1. Right, what have we got here? Assembly guide. for the fan. I've got a replacement for that though. Right, decal sheet. Doesn't get more comprehensive than this, does it? Look at all these. It's their cardograph. They seem a little bit thick actually. I'm sure they go down very nicely. But yeah, really nice. I might be tempted to spray my roundels. Have to wait and see. But yeah, they're very nice. Oh look, I found a little bit of photo etch. Right, what we've got here? Some seat straps, some fences. These look like nighttime formation lights, so maybe not applicable to the FRS1. I don't know. I have to check the instructions. Don't know what these bits are. These are for down by the tailplanes, I'd imagine. But yeah, a little bit of photo etch. That's a nice surprise. Right, clear parts. That's all nice and clear. 2 canopies. Oh, so a little bit's fallen off there. That's a bit of flash, I think. Windscreen wiper moulded integrally. And we've got the MDC in there. It's raised. So that's... I'll probably just leave that actually. Because, to be honest, painting that white is going to be a monster pain in the backside. But actually, looking through the glass on the other side, I think it looks quite good as is. Because it catches the light, so it looks white anyway. Yeah, I'd probably leave that. Right, there we are. Yeah, looks actually quite nice in the box. Like I say, a few fit issues, as I believe. But, yeah, I'm not sure why it's telling you to put AMRAMs on. But, yeah, all in all, it looks all right. In fact, looks quite nice in the box. Anyway, let's pop over to the chair and have a chat. All right, there we are. There is the Kinetic Sea Harrier. It looks really nice in the box. Now, Peter Oxley, he's got a YouTube channel. He's built one and he found it incredibly frustrating, not least because the instructions are a bit pants. With a few emissions and things like that. So I'm going to go and have a look at, I've already seen his video when it came out, but I'm going to have another look at some of those videos and make some notes myself through the instructions, which will help, I'm sure. But I'm actually really looking forward to the challenge of this. It's going to be frustrating at times, with certainly some gaps and things, but with my favourite Mr. Hobby epoxy filler, and some other different fillers for different uses. I think it's going to go together okay. I just hope I can do it justice. Now, when I do it, it will be in the box art. So the blue and the extra dark sea grey and white, which, to be honest, I think it's a really pretty scheme. So I'm looking forward to doing that. But yeah, a nice kit in the box, but I'm sure there's going to be some frustrations building along the way. So hopefully you can join me then. All right. Cheers. Bye-bye.